Make sure the stairs are clear. It's one way up.
I don't know if this is pointing in the correct direction. 着挺。
Yes.